Hi, I'm Brita, the questioning quilter. And today's quilt is a little bit different in that it's not a disappearing block. I was looking around for starting blocks to cut up for my disappearing series, and I came up with this. And I was playing around with it on my design wall, and I liked it so much, I thought it deserved its own video. So I have 3 layouts that I kind of liked. So here's the first layout done with scraps. Now, here's the second layout done with just 2 colors, blue and white. And here's the third layout, which is my favorite. And don't worry, I'm going to show you how to make all 3 quilts, and they all start with this simple block. This block is made of 4 half-square triangles that measure 5 inches by 5 inches. You're going to have 2 red and white and 2 blue and white. And this is how we're going to arrange them. Now, I'm calling this a harlequin block. Now, if it has another name, an official name, please let me know. Now, I would normally have you sew these into 2 rows, but I think it's much more intuitive if you sew these into diamonds. So you're going to take the 2 red and white half square triangles and make 1 diamond. You're going to take the other 2, the blue, and make another diamond. Make sure that they're all pointed to the left. Going to take and then sew these diamonds together to get the harlequin block. And one of the really fun things is that it doesn't matter if you have the blue on the left or the right or which way you do these, because watch. Oh, now the blue's on the left and they're pointed correctly. They're pointed to the left. Oh, now the red's on the left, but they're still pointed correctly. Now that the blocks are made, I'm going to show you layout number 1. Now that's the simplest, as always. So we are going to just put these up just the way you made them. There's no twisting or rotating. It couldn't possibly be any simpler. And if you see, we're getting columns of red and blue. And when it's all put together, it looks like this. Great. We have the red stripes and the blue stripes. Now, if you were to do this with just 2 colors, here's what it would look like. And then I think my favorite colors for this arrangement is using scraps or charms, and you get this beautiful quilt. Now, for layout number 2, it's really simple, similar to this. We're just going to take this row and we're going to rotate these 90 degrees. And look at what happens as we do that. It almost gets like a little bit of a 3D effect, if you think about it. And then when we do the whole thing, here's what it will look like. Now, this has a more modern vibe, I think. Now, maybe I'm wrong. The modern quilters can tell me if I'm using the term incorrectly. And if you do it in just 2 colors, it looks like this. And in scraps, again, it looks like this. And now, for my favorite, layout number 3. Now, it starts out just exactly like we did the other one, but what we're going to do here is we are going to make kind of pinwheel stars. So if you notice, we're putting this corner, all of them together. So you see that beautiful blue star? Now, as we continue this out, what happens is we also end up making here a red star. And so this is my favorite patriotic. It's so easy. It's so beautiful. It makes a wonderful veterans quilt. So if you make veterans quilts or quilts of valor, I hope that you'll share this pattern with your friends because it goes together so quick and easy and it's so fun. And when we put the whole thing together, it's going to look like this. I think this is just so much fun. It looks like, to me, I think of fireworks going off. And if you were to make this with just a single color, here's a blue and white version. And then if you wanted to make it with scraps, it's also really nice that way. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell so you know when my next video comes out, and check out some of my other videos. Stay well and happy quilting.